Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your February 2018 mid-month general readings. Thank you for joining us here today. Hello to any newcomers. Whoops, turn my phone off there. Sorry. And thank you for all your like, share, subscribe, support, feedback, and comments. And for those of you who continue to follow my channel regularly. And always a big thank you to all of my clients, regular and new, for continuing to reach out for personal one-on-one readings. I'm having one of those hair days. It's always an honor and a pleasure to read for you, which is my favorite thing to actually do. And if any of you are interested in a personal one-on-one reading with me and you haven't read with me before, if you'd like more information on my contact details, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage and click on the little About button. That'll give you some more info on what I do and all the services I offer, and also has my contact details there as well. I do readings in all the main areas of life, including in-depth specific focuses on career, work, and finance, love and romance, compatibility chartings, reconciliation charts, and 6 and 12 month overviews, which look at what's coming in all the main areas of your life for the next 6 to 12 months, depending on what option you choose, channeled messages, and so on. So if you go there, you'll see all that, and it has my contact details too, which are also attached to all of the descriptions of all of my videos as well. You can email me directly at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. I'd be delighted to work with you. Turnaround time's pretty fast as well. I do readings full-time, 5 to 6 days a week. It is what I do. So typically anywhere from a few days, if I get cancellations and reschedules, which I often do, upwards of 2 weeks, but almost always within a 2-week period of time or so, we can set up a personal reading for you, live or recorded. For those of you who are not looking for the traditional, more in-depth, complex readings, maybe you just have a decision you need to make on the fly or a quick question or two, you just want something really fast, you can also connect with me through the smartphone app Instantgo. Under my profile, Irish Gypsy. That link is also with all of my contact details. You can choose the one question, one answer option on that phone app, or you can open it up for a little short reading via text. They also have a video chat option and a phone reading option as well, which rings right through to my phone. So what a technologically wonderful world we live in today, isn't it? But if you're looking for the traditional in-depth readings, you can email me and we'll set something up for you. All right, let's move right into this. This reading is for the water sign of Cancer for the remainder of February 2018, the last couple of weeks of February. If you know your rising and your moon sign videos as well, try to watch those for additional insight and clarification. You may find that they may resonate more predictably for you or in other specific areas of your life. I say that because for myself, I often find my sun sign resonates for me in my more public or business life, and my rising and my moon sign kind of I find often resonates for me more predictably in my relationship life and you know, kind of the hidden side stuff. All right, Cancer, let's see what's in store for you for the last couple of weeks of February, potentially. Remember that these are general readings, so they're going to resonate differently for everybody and to different degrees. So for some of you, this may resonate in your career, work, finance life. Others of you, it may be relationships. Some of you, it might be spirituality. The energy fundamentally remains the same though. So Cancer, we begin around the middle of the month, 3rd week or so, with the Sun and the 4 of Pentacles. Guys, the Sun is the first card to come out. It's a beautiful card. And then around the 3rd or the 4th week or towards the end of February, beginning of March, excuse me, we have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Pretty lovely and bright so far. And from the bottom of the deck, your overall energy and guidance is strength. All right, let me take a look here, Cancer. Okay, Cancer, so this is it's a really lovely, beautiful spread, and I feel like there's some unexpected energy in there as well, too. but definitely bright, particularly those of you who have maybe been going through a period of time that may have been rather dark or challenging or just felt kind of heavy and tired. Of course, we've been, going through winter, at least, yeah, over here we have. So, could be that the weather is improving and so is your mood, but it looks like there's really an uplifting of energy, which is often what the sun represents too, because we begin around the middle of the month or so with the sun and the Four of Pentacles. The sun is the brightest card in the tarot. When it comes out, well, think of what happens when the sun comes out. It shines over everything. Everything automatically illuminates, uplifts, it clarifies, brings answers, solutions where previously there wasn't any. It represents an uplifting of energy. It loosens up any previously restrictive energy in mood or money or finance or relationships. It illuminates, it uplifts, and it can also, it kind of acts as a booster and a spread. It can increase the positive energy of the surrounding cards and lessen and sometimes negate challenging energy of surrounding cards too, because the sun, when it comes out, it shines, it brightens everything. Things seem a little easier to deal with when the sun comes out, doesn't it? And actually right at this very second, Cancer, the sun just came blazing through the windows and kind of lit everything up in my room. So how appropriate. Relax, Cancer. It's going to be okay. The sun is, wow, it's actually really shining in through right now. Message for you, Cancer. It's going to be all right. Especially those of you that have been going through a really challenging time. There's a strong theme of just fun with the sun, social life, love, warmth, laughter, being out with your friends. It can be travel or being out in the sun, good weather, just an uplifting feeling, really, really good. And it's a major arcana card, so this is energies of God, Spirit, your angels, and guides. You have two major arcana cards, and they're both tremendous. You have strength as your overall energy and guidance, and the sun, which is kind of shining over everything. So it looks like, I mean, the last couple of weeks of February for the majority of you watching is going to be quite nice. Now, the sun is accompanied by the Four of Pentacles, so earth energy here. The energy of Pentacles in the tarot usually represents in a concrete sort of way, and it often manifests in tangible things we can see and touch and feel: money, finances, resources, property, assets, job, etc., or tangible results of the efforts we put into things. The Four of Pentacles is sometimes viewed as I've heard it referred to as the miser card with money, about being really, really, really careful or tight with money. I don't think you have too much to worry about right now with the sun card here. It could represent too that in financial issues, if money's been really tight for you or there's been a lot of financial concerns, something is occurring which is kind of loosening up that energy and helping make things kind of easier. On an emotional level, it can represent kind of holding on very tightly to or being very guarded and closed off. Again, with the sun over that, it lessens or even negates it to a large degree. And it's also an assurance, because I kind of feel like this assurance feeling. I felt this way with Taurus too, that I just want to tell you, Cancer, it's going to be okay. You can loosen up. You can let go a little bit, because sometimes the Four of Pentacles can represent holding on very tightly because you're afraid to lose. You're afraid you're going to lose something, or you're afraid to let go. You're holding on very tightly or being very clingy and possessive with something, whether it's money, in a relationship, or it can represent being, very, very guarded, very fearful, very closed off. So with the sun over that, loosen up, let go. It's going to be all right. Or something is happening to kind of encourage that opening up, that kind of blossoming feeling, particularly if you've been having difficulty and with money, on a career path, or in relationships as well. Again, general readings can be kind of tricky. Some of you, this could be in your relationship. Some of you, it could be, it's something to do with money or your job or career path, or just a general kind of anxiety level as well. There's definitely an uplifting of energy, and I think that most of you are going to be feeling quite well. Some of you, this may already be happening, and some of you, it's just occurring, or going to be occurring almost immediately, because I am recording this particular video right on the 14th. Happy Valentine's Day for those of you who celebrate that. Definitely. It could also be too that some of you who may have lost something or lost a lot or felt like you were going to lose all of something. I feel like this is more in the financial or property kind of area of your life. Something is occurring with the sun's energy that is allowing you to actually retain some of what you've invested. Or something is happening to allow you to hang on to something that you thought you were going to lose. I feel like this is in more of like maybe property, a house or an apartment or money or an investment of some kind as well. Maybe something you thought you were just going to lose completely. Something is occurring which is allowing you to hold on to it. Yeah, I feel like that's financially related for those of you for whom that resonates. So around the 4th week or so, at or towards the end of February, time being fluid always, as I say, we have the 6 of Wands and the 6 of Cups, 2 sixes together. Beautiful energy here. The 6 of Wands is a card of victory and triumph, typically this is a victorious completion or achievement of something that may have taken quite a bit of effort. It could be victory and triumph after a battle or a challenge of some kind, because otherwise, why would this man be riding back into town so triumphantly and being cheered and applauded by the crowds? He went off to do something, accomplish something, rescue a princess, struggle with a dragon. I just got this overturn a foreclosure on its home, which is interesting because I did get this property issue with the 4 of Pentacles and the Sun too. I feel like somebody out there, if you were like going through something to do with maybe losing your home or foreclosure, or there was some danger of you losing property of some kind, I feel like that's not going to happen. Even if you thought it was, something is occurring to where it's not. Very specific for somebody watching. For the rest of you, it's victory and triumph, typically after a struggle or a challenge or the successful completion of something. It can also represent public recognition, public vindication, because you see he's being recognized and applauded for his efforts. You could be, whatever this beautiful sun energy is, in job, work, and career, it could be receiving a promotion, recognition, an award of some kind. In relationship, it could be just other people being aware of this beautiful, happy energy that's going on. The 6 of Wands is paired with the 6 of Cups, and the 6 of Cups is typically a card associated with the past. Cups is water energy, so in the tarot this usually manifests in that watery, emotional part of our life. Emotions, feelings, relationships as well. It's a card associated with the past, sometimes childhood, nostalgia, reminiscence, looking back, maybe family, roots of origin. 6 can be a number that represents travel as well. Some of you may be traveling back there's this like just celebratory energy with the 6 of Wands. It could be a family reunion, reconnecting. It could be travel back to see parents, relatives, connecting with old friends and family. Because I'm getting now a celebratory energy, but I feel like it may be unexpected for some of you. Just looking at it technically, it could be victory and triumph over the past, over struggling with the past. Something from the past has come to an end or come to an achievement point. I'm going to actually pull one more card to see what the following card after the 6 of Cups would be. It's the 3 of Cups, which is another celebration card, often the party card, strong social theme, but with people you really connect with, sisterhood, brotherhood, kindred spirits, best friends. Some of you may be, and maybe this is for some of you where the unexpected element is coming in. Maybe you ran into or are reconnecting after a long period of time with old friends, with family. I'm getting this message that somebody's connecting with family they haven't connected with, or blood relatives or relatives they haven't connected with, or they've been estranged from. It could even for some of you be an adult child. Maybe there's been some kind of period of separation or estrangement or difficulty. There's something which is occurring which is bringing you together. There's a reconciliation energy to this lovely, beautiful, celebratory energy coming back together again, you and someone or a group of someone after a period of maybe separation or distance. It could even be an old lover as well. I'm feeling more of a maybe family or best friends kind of connection, although it could be old lovers as well. Because a sense of celebration and victory and triumph and really being with people you connect with, there's this association and connection with the past. It could be the long ago past, like childhood, or more recent than that, but there is this kind of sense of unexpectedness about it. It could be too that the Sun and the Four of Pentacles, there's a retention of something that you thought you were going to lose or thought you had lost in connection with the past. It could have been family, it could have been property. Again, it's a general reading, so the details and specifics are almost impossible to say what, because it's going to play out differently, but the energy is the same. It's a lovely celebratory victory, and again, there's something unexpected about it. You thought you were going to lose, but you're not, or you did, and it's coming back to you, whether it's an actual thing or an actual relationship or person or group of people that you either had before or have this long history or connection with. Your overall energy and guidance is strength, which is, this is about kind of wrestling with your demons, facing your fears, your doubts, your insecurities. Some of you, this may be more of just an internal psychological therapeutic process of coming to terms with something from the past, something that you've been holding on to and is finally lifting. It's finally being released from you because you're having the strength to kind of stare it in the face, move into what you're afraid of, deal with it, and go to the other side of it, which is something that requires a lot of inner fortitude, strength, wisdom, clarity, insight, and it's also you gain more strength, wisdom, and insight from doing that because that's what this woman has done. She has tamed the savage beast, wrestled with her demons. It's symbolic for, this lion is symbolic for, you know, fears, doubts, insecurities, facing those, coming to terms with them, making the changes that you can, and embracing with acceptance and peace everything else so that you can move forward courageously on continuing on your path and into the future, because you've had the strength to do that. And that's where all this lovely wisdom, insight, celebration, victory, triumph, achievement is coming from, with this connection from the past, whether it's issues from the past, people from the past, whether it's family, friends, some other type of relationship. There's a sense of either retaining something in a wonderful way or being able to let go of what you need to let go of. It's going to vary depending on which side of the story that you're on, Cancer. But any way you look at it, it's a beautiful, bright reading. Remember, your overall energy for the last half of February is strength. Also, your guidance and advice. And whatever fears, anxieties, doubts you still have, if you're still kind of in this process, keep moving through them, because that's where this beautiful, lovely, I mean, look at these cards, the Sun, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, absolutely magnificent energy, Cancer. So beautiful, beautiful spread. So Cancer, that pretty much sums up your February 2018 general mid-month reading. I hope you have enjoyed it, that it brought you perhaps a little insight, guidance, help of some kind. Again, if any of you are interested in a more personal, tailored, just for you one-on-one reading, you can go to my YouTube channel's homepage, click on that About button for more info and my contact details. You'll also find those attached to the description of all the videos I post. Please feel free to email me directly at Maggie1McGuire@gmail.com. I would be most happy to work with you. And if you're looking for just something really fast, you can also find me on Instantgo under Irish Gypsy too. So I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the March 2018 general readings, Cancer. And until then, as always, take care. And I wish you joy, peace, blessings, and a happy life. And I hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.